In today's pick a card reading, we're going to go over what makes you pretty. If you've been around and you know who I am, you can skip straight to your reading and I'll see you there. If you're brand new to this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. I'm Jacey Everly and I'm an energy reader. This channel is all about connecting with your highest divine self. If you're also brand new to pick a card readings on this lovely YouTube land, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, so over here, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. So whatever pile you're most drawn to or what number you're most drawn to, go down to the description box below, click on the timestamp that correlates the number that you've chosen, click on the timestamp, and that's where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Let's find out what makes you pretty. If you're looking for private readings, I offer that in my Etsy shop in the description box below. I do them in pre-recorded formats, a written format, and also a live one-on-one Zoom meetings if you are looking for something like that. Pile number 1. What makes you pretty? Alright, I just want to address these two cards right off the bat first. Because what makes you pretty, and if you're new here, I'm an energy reader more so than a physical psychic clairvoyant type, although I get flashes of that sometimes, although I'm still working on my psychic abilities to command it on demand. So energetically, what makes you pretty is your wisdom and your ability to keep your mouth shut. What do I mean by that? So pile number 1, people respect you and find it so attractive when it comes to you because, you know, some people are loose-lipped and no one likes those people. You offer respect to others and therefore they respect you. Pile number 3. Sorry, pile number 1. Why did I say 3? Pile number 1, you are a wise person. What makes you attractive and pretty and magnetic is the fact that you are respected and also you respect people. So it's this give and take energy that I'm seeing for you. It's so much more, you know, beyond the looks. We can get into looks, I don't mind doing that, but when it comes to getting to know you, what makes you pretty is what's inside, really, when it comes to longevity of friendships and connections and people getting to know you. It's your personality that begins to shine through after the first, I want to say, a few seconds of meeting, first hour or two, first hangout. Past the first hangout, what people truly care about is your character, is your value system, is how you treat them, and you treat people with respect. And when people share something with you, you keep it sacred. It's sacred to you. Pile number 1. So what makes you pretty? Pile number 1. And because we have the Lynx spirit and we have this joy here, so something about your energy is very vibrant. You know, I was really attempting to get into the physicalities of what makes you pretty, but high spirit is bringing us back to your energy. And because your energy is so pure and it's so uplifting, not only is it uplifting and joyous, it is also grounding. You have a Lynx spirit, so your eyes really draw people in. And when they look at your eyes, they see depth. There is a whole ocean of things. They can feel so much is happening in your mind. Actually, let's read some of these cards. So the Moose Spirit, Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on earth. Oh, that makes sense. So pile number 1, what was I saying? A joy bringer, uplifting yet grounded. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So how does that translate to what makes you pretty? Is, again, your spirit is uplifting to be around. You're attractive because your energy is literally attractive. Link Spirit, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. Wasn't I using that word sacred before we even read this? In silence and solitude, you'll find your strength. Joy. As I do, will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. The relativity of this topic is pretty relatively simple. So I'm not surprised. I am feeling like we're coming to the end of the reading already. So Hawk, messenger, spirit is sending you messages. So what makes you pretty? I cannot help but to be focused back on your energy each time I ask this question, what makes you pretty, is because it's the energy that you bring into the room. It's uplifting. When you feel someone's energy and they uplift you, it's so attractive. It really is what makes you pretty. It's the way you look at people, it's the way you respect people, it's the way you talk to people, it's the way you carry yourself. You literally, if wings existed in this reality that we're in, you would have wings that are so bright and beautiful. It's so pure, it's so divine. It would be bright white. It's fluffy, it's feathery. Literally glitter is coming off of your wings. That's your energy, pile number 1. So that makes you so attractive to so many people, and it's what makes you pretty. You know, there's some emphasis on your eyes and definitely the depth of your soul and how you carry so much wisdom. People can feel that you're a multifaceted human being, and it adds to your character and personality and what makes you so interesting to people as well, and that's what draws them in. So spirit sending messages, open your greater vision to see the signs, focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Yes, you do, pile number 1. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So that was almost an advice that was coming through for your reading. So that's what I got for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you liked it, help me boot that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for letting me read for you today and tuning into this channel. If you're looking for private readings, you can find that in my Etsy shop in the description box below. I do one-on-one live Zoom readings if you would like to check that out. I also do pre-recorded readings exactly in this format as you're seeing it, but just with this camera setting with the table. And I also do written format. So what makes you pretty, pile number 2? What makes you pretty? I just want to say right off the bat, because I'm getting this message, pile number 2, is that some men in your life, or even if you're a man watching this, some women in your life, it's still the same, take it however it resonates, is that they see you as a fertile person. They see you as someone that can carry their baby, that can carry their offspring. So if you're a man, then they see you as someone that has good DNA to carry on, that they would like to carry on, that you're a good match when it comes to creating an offspring. That is so specific and so random to me. But that is a message that's coming through, that you're literally pretty, that you're physically, your DNA makeup of how you are, your facial features, they think that you are a attractive human being that deserves to have their DNA to be passed on to the next generation. Whoa. Okay, pile number 2. Let's carry on with pulling out some more cards. What makes you pretty? So, you know, like I was saying in pile number 1, I specialize in energy readings, so when I try to get physical aspects and clairvoyancy of vision, psychicness, it comes to me in flashes sometimes. It doesn't really come on demand. What I can do is energy read it very clearly and see what energy people provide and offer. So what makes you pretty energetically is you're very refreshing to be around. What makes you pretty, and when people start to get to know you, this is what matters. It's your character, it's your personality, it's the energy that you carry after the first few seconds, physiques and attractiveness is fleeting. It is just the first maybe impression in a way, but what the real impression that people have on you is how you make them feel in a long-term basis. After the first hangout, after the first meeting, after the first few seconds even, once your mouth opens and you speak, that is where the real interaction happens. So what makes you pretty, pile number 2, is when they feel into your energy and when they're interacting with you, they are feeling so... they feel lighter when they're around you. You make people feel good, and that's what makes you pretty and what makes you attractive and magnetic and interesting to be around, is that not only do you keep it simple, you also are so powerful in your own right. And so how does that translate? What do you mean by powerful? Pile number 2, you're powerful in a way that you are able to hold your boundaries firm. You're powerful in a way that you are strong-headed. You stand strong with your values and morals that you like to carry in your life. That makes you super pretty, because some people almost, I want to say, unfortunately, lose respect for people that don't have strong opinions. You know, if you're just easily swayed around by anyone and anything that has something to say, and you just take that on, and without regard of what you think, they almost low-key disrespect and start disrespecting that person. But you guys, pile number 2, are the opposite of that. You hold firm and strong with your views of life, and so because you respect yourself so highly and you hold yourself with such high regards, that's how people view you as well. They see you as someone that is extremely attractive and someone that could potentially build a family with. That's how beautiful you are physically and energetically, and on a personality level and on a character level. You guys, but the embodiment of all of this is that you have this refreshing energy that they love being around. You are someone that offers a refreshing perspective on a lot of things in life, and that is what makes you attractive as well. Strong-willed individuals, you guys, pile number 2. So strong-willed and so outstanding of a person that some people envy you. They wonder, like, how, pile number 2, how are they so gorgeous and so capable and so successful? Like, why do they get to have the full package? Stuff like that. What makes pile number 2 pretty? Pile number 2, are you guys just the most attractive people on planet Earth or something? Because I see people comparing themselves to you, and take it however it resonates, but it's almost like they see you and they feel bad for not being where you are in life. And don't take this on at all, pile number 2. This is just how they react to you, and that speaks volume of where they're at in their life, more than anything to do with who you are. You guys are beautiful people. You guys have grown and evolved. Incredible individuals that have worked hard for where you have gotten to. You also worked hard on your looks, your aesthetics, your fashion, your skincare, your wisdom. You have taken on challenges from God. You have done the work in clearing out your traumas and karmic bonds. You guys have done the full spectrum of work that requires to be an excellent human being, physically, appearance-wise, when it comes to intellect, wisdom, all of that. And these people that are jealous of you and comparing to you don't see all the work that you've done. So they see how amazing you guys are. Like, you guys are super attractive energetically, and in terms of also career-wise, and when it comes to physical appearance, you guys have beautiful hair. So people look at you and they wonder how come they're not there. You know, they wonder why you got so lucky. But it's not about luck. It's that you guys worked hard to get where you are. They don't see that. So I don't know why this was important to be a part of your reading, but here we are, and we pulled cards like that. So what makes you pretty? Oh my gosh. What's with this type of energy around you? Maybe it's important. Maybe you needed to hear this. Maybe, you know, I don't know if you guys needed some extra validation for being such excellent, attractive human beings. I feel like you don't need the extra validation, but I guess why not? There are people that wish they had what you have, and I feel like I already talked about that. There's just so much emphasis on that. Why is there so much emphasis on that? Can we get clarity on why there's so much emphasis on that energy around pile number 2? Oh, you know, you guys have a beautiful life. This is so deep, you know. I was trying to keep this reading kind of casual, and you know, the essence of the title of this reading is what makes you pretty. I thought we were just going to talk about like cute eyes, nice skin, cute top kind of thing. But no, your energy, the full picture of you, pile number 2, is so grand. Some people are envious and they compare their life to you a lot. I don't know why there's so much energy around you, where there's a lot of comparative energy, where they look at you and they look at their own life and they're doing this comparing thing. So anyway, back to you, pile number 2. What makes you pretty is that you have a beautiful, never-ending flow of love that comes out of you. People can feel it from a million miles away, and that's also adds to why people think you would be a great mother or a really great father. What makes you really attractive is that you have so much wisdom in you that you can talk about anything. What makes you attractive is your wisdom, is your experience, is your ability to connect with all kinds of people. You guys are almost social chameleons. You guys are social chameleons. You connect the minds of all different walks of life. You can be over here talking to a doctor or a lawyer and have a whole freaking 5-10 hour conversation with them. And then you can talk to an artist over here that is super artsy, and you can have a 5 to 10 hour conversation with them. You guys are so versed in the way that you're able to conversate and connect with different walks of life. And that's also what makes you really attractive and pretty. People notice that about you, that you are so diverse in your knowledge base. So that is the reading I have for you guys, pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this reading, help me boop that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Let's find out what makes you pretty. If you are looking for a private reading, I have my Etsy shop in the description box below. I do one-on-one Zoom readings, live readings, pre-recorded readings, and written readings as well. What makes you pretty, pile number 3? I was hoping to get a little bit more physicality of, you know, some psychic clairvoyancy type, you know, see literally what makes you pretty, but my specialty has always been in energy readings. So it seems as though, pile number 3, we're going to read into what you bring to the table, what you bring into the room energetically, what makes you so attractive, so magnetic, so gorgeous, so pretty. Oh, that's nice. Ask and you shall receive. Your hair is so pretty. It's the way that it flows, the way that it moves, your hair, it makes you so, and also your skin complexion, it makes you really pretty. You know, energetically speaking, the personality, the character that you hold, you know, after the first impression, after people have gone past the, you know, physicalities of who you are, when they interact with you, when they talk to you, when they mingle with you, they feel as though you guys have so much depth to you, and that's what makes you so pretty. I want to say that when people feel into you, there's so much going on in a good way, as if you have this spiritual army attached to you. So your energy feels grand. You are literally protected. Literally, this card says protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So you are spiritually connected. You are divinely uplifted. And people can feel that from you. I feel as what makes you pretty is the purity of your energy. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Have you answered your deepest calling? Interesting. What makes you pretty is that people see how much potential that you hold for yourself and for others as well. I feel like this is almost advice coming through to you guys, pile number 3. I cannot help but to notice that right now, the stage of the game that you're in, you are in the process of cutting cords, of releasing old baggage, of releasing the heaviness. You're in the process of severing ties that have been almost burdening you for the many, many previous years. I would say for some of you guys, a few months, but for most of you guys, a few years, in the span of the last 8 years even. You guys these days are cutting cords on such deep level, and you can feel the lightness, you can feel the shift in your life already, and it's beautiful. It feels amazing. You guys are evolving and unfolding. Look how beautiful this card is. This lady is unraveling her beautiful essence. So what makes you beautiful is people see you evolving. People see you going through life and seemingly so gracefully breaking the pattern of, you know, they see you grow is what I'm trying to say. The people in your life find you so pretty, and because you're so reflective and you're so insightful in how you see things and how you perceive things as well, people find you so pretty because you're so open to experiences. You know, for example, some people are, you can see they have this guard up, you can literally feel it, you're talking to them, and there's this glass wall. And some people just have all these guards up. For whatever reason, it's not really the reading for that. But with you, pile number 3, it's the complete opposite is what I'm trying to say, is that you remain so open and so welcoming. And that's what makes you attractive and pretty. That in itself is a grand gesture of existence, and people appreciate that. A lot of people live life guarded, actually, but you guys have a wide open heart, and people can see that and feel that. And a lot of people in your life that have experienced you, they do not take that for granted. They take notes, they love that about you. And it's a part of what makes you so freaking pretty, is that you're so open to loving, you're so open to experiences. In comparison to people that are closed off to experiences, closed off to suggestions, they're just so stuck in their way. You guys are the opposite of that. You guys are flexible, you guys are willing participants, and with a smile and enthusiasm on their face, on your face. What makes pile number 3 pretty? You know what? I feel like we should use this deck. Pile number 3, what makes them pretty? Oh, little piglet. Little piglet. Use your mind wisely. Yeah, not only are you energetically open, And they can feel that. It's a very welcoming energy. You know, how people perceive us positively is how you make them feel. And how you make them feel is a very uplifting, positive, open, welcoming energy. And so they feel welcomed in your life. And so again, it's like this give and take of, you know, what you give out into the universe is what comes back to you. And so it's this, and so you are so open to people's energy, and you see relatively good in people, and so that's why they find you also just so attractive. Pig Spirit, so not only are you open energetically and so welcoming, you also have an extraordinarily intelligent mind, and people love that about you. It's one of the many things that makes you so attractive and so pretty is you're sharp, your IQ is high, you are fast in the way you think, you're witty, you are able to understand complex subjects easily, you guys are able to pick up on skills and new ways of doing things fast. We have White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. So this kind of reminds me of like the Piscean energy, where when I think of Piscean energy, it's very dreamy, it's very watery in a smooth and creamy, I want to say. What am I describing? I'm describing your energy, pile number 3. You are your energy is magical, and that energy is healing to people. The fact that, okay, we have so many amazing things going on for you, pile number 3. You have so many amazing things going on for you, pile number 3. You're intelligent, you have so much courage. People see the courage that you have in being able to tackle on the evolutions and the ebbs and flows of life. It's just a beautiful sight to see. When it comes to people perceiving you and looking at you and observing you, it's like this beautiful painting that's unfolding over time. It's really that beautiful. So that's the reading I have for you guys, pile number 3. I really hope you liked it. I loved reading for you and tapping into your energy. Help me boot that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now.